Welcome to Stopped for a While. You found the end of the road at the Peaceful Place, a quiet little hideaway on the Queensland coast where the yarns are long and the truth takes a well-earned holiday. Picture yourself arriving at the Peaceful Place at the very end of a long day's drive where you can finally relax. Let's settle in together and share some stories with you. If you've ever hit the road with your home trailing behind you, everything packed onto the roof or into your boot, you'll know the kinds of unique, quirky characters you'll meet along the way. Those characters are what inspire the stories that we tell here on Stopped for a While. We share the tales of the wanderers drifting through. These are their stories, the stories reserved for that magic hour when the tent is up, the caravan is finally level, and the drinks are icy cold. We chat about what happened on the journey, regardless of whether it actually did.
The plastic bumper bar? Who the hell makes plastic bumper bars, mate? You know? Yeah, you shouldn't dob yourself in, mate, because, you know, you're part of the problem.
When the southern states cool down, travellers of every age with time on their hands head north, chasing the gentle warmth of Queensland. And a few who know the secret little place we call the Peaceful Place. Staying a night, maybe two, just long enough to feel ready for the real holiday to begin. Making their way to find new friends they haven't met yet, and stories to tell on the way. Some travel from north to south to find a lifestyle change, a new beginning or a new challenge. I'll share that tale with you shortly. You see, we get campers from just up the road. Locals who find their way to needing a break. So we've met a few folks along the way who have come for a peaceful break, to stop for a while, to recharge their batteries. They found the Peaceful Place. They might be from 25 minutes down the road or 30 minutes further north. It doesn't matter, as long as they're away from the usual routine, or let's be honest, maybe just to get away from the kids. These are professional campers, the ones who've been doing it for years. They just keep showing up, whether they're heading out or rolling back into the Peaceful Place. There was this one couple who decided to stop for a while. First time in years at a caravan park. All the other trips they'd been at one of those free camping sites. Now, the bloke wanted to drive in and drive out site to keep it simple. I reckon those free sites had a near enough is good enough parking policy because it took him a few goes to get it straight and then get into the place. And with his electric brakes set too high, every time he tapped them, there must have been a cup or a saucer flying around in the van. Another called twice. They wanted to know the price per night. Had to check with husband. Called back. Then, do you have a pool? Had to check with husband. Called back again. Finally, they rocked up, set up in about 5 minutes flat. They had one of those arc awnings that come out from a Land Cruiser with a rooftop tent, sipping on a cold one before you could blink. That's the nature of the Peaceful Place. It's not that big, but the stories sure are. Are these stories in any way true? Well, that's a secret for the Peaceful Place. There's never been a better storyteller at the Peaceful Place than Don. He'd been everywhere. Maybe an inspiration for those to pack up and try a new place. So you said to me you came here from Yeppoon?
Yeah. We'd been in Yeppoon for 12 months. Yeah, we went to Yeppoon because I had a mate there who'd lined me up to do some concreting for a builder. So we left Airlie Beach and went to Yeppoon. While I had the work for the builder, couldn't find labour.
Oh, right.
That was the hardest thing. And trying to get the work done. And the slabs, the house slabs, there was just the way that he had set it out with the plans that he gave me was totally arse about. while there's so much work, when you can't find labour to get that work done, so it didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
The trouble is always finding labour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's hard work. It's not... And it's out in the hot sun.
100%.
Because you don't do it in the rain.
Nope. Though we have, but if you want a good finish, you don't do it in the rain.
No. And you plan so that it doesn't rain afterwards.
Yeah, that's right.
We had a driveway that got this lovely dappled, speckled finish because it rained after and they didn't get the plastic down over the top of it enough.
Yeah. Yep. And there's no coming back for it. You know, you only get one chance at it.
Yeah.
And, so anyway.
Where are you from?
My cultural history is from the Torres Strait. Yeah, so Mum was born on the island, on our island. Our island's like 200 k's northeast of the tip of Australia, tip of Queensland, out in the Coral Sea. So Mum was born there, I was born in Cairns, so yeah, but we're of Torres Strait Island descent.
Held you back in any way? Or
Oh, I've had, going through school in the 70s, I mean, you know, Aboriginal Islanders were only recognised as Australian citizens in 67. They had, in 1967, they had the referendum, and so Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders were included in, and we were allowed to vote.
The whole shooting match.
Yeah.
So it wasn't for long after that you were around.
Yeah, well, that was that was actually the year I was born, 67. Yeah, they had the referendum. Mum actually gave birth to me on the veranda of Cairns Base Hospital because, they wouldn't give her a bed inside, you know, and
wow.
Yeah, so that was typical Australia back then. People don't know all that stuff, you know. Yeah, the wider population are ignorant to all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
it's like they don't want to know.
Oh, partly, and I think I think because generally people are pretty simple, you know, and to throw something at them that complicates their peace of mind is just a bit too far for the average Australian, you know.
Yeah, based upon the life they live now, not what happened before.
Yeah, and people don't want to know it because they just want to live their lives, you know.
So you went to school in Cairns?
No, we left Cairns we moved to Noosa in 1971.
Okay.
Yeah. And we lived at the end of Hastings Street in Noosa, and there was a little caravan park down there called the Woods Caravan Park. We moved there in 1971. Yeah, it was beautiful.
How did you get into concreting then? From
just lucky, I guess.
The humble abode of down the point at Noosa.
Yeah, well, we after Noosa, Dad owned a little shop on the main highway along the coast called the David Low Highway. Dad had a little shop there in Yurumba. We moved to Yurumba in 1984, and then there was a lad down the street. He was a concreter, and I'm still friends with him today. We regularly have contact. So, we were just hanging out because we grew up, in the surf. I was in Maroochydore Surf Club all our lives till about 89. Oh, sorry, no, till about 79, 80, and then we were just grew up in the surf. We left the surf club and just surfing, you know, surfing, just living our typical surfing life, smoking drugs, partying, you know, and then this guy said to me, come and work. Yeah, so I ended up.
Should I?
Yeah, I ended up concreting, and I was getting paid $5 an hour.
Oh, wonderful! Wonderful. The last of the big spenders after that.
It was.
Do you own your own business now?
Yeah.
So part of that, I would imagine, is why you ended up where we are now.
Yeah.
It was just to work after your poon?
Just work after your poon, and my nephew lives down here and he's got his own earth moving and concreting business.
Mm-hmm.
So finding labour was easier for me down here. It just did not work out as in your poon for me because, all the concreters and there are all locked into their crews that they've been working for since forever.
Yep. It's interesting.
Yeah, it was a very difficult time for us, and hence led to our marriage breakup, and finances and all that sort of stuff, and our personalities as well. So here I am, living here next door to you, and the wife's down the Gold Coast. So.
And what's your van? Because it's a bit of a hybrid. So what brand is it?
It's a Windsor wind cheater.
A Windsor wind cheater.
Yeah.
And I've got to tell the listeners the way you've held up your pop top.
Oh. Yeah.
4 blocks of wood.
Yeah.
Because obviously the springs are all stuffed.
Yeah.
and 2 of the 4 are actually square blocks that are on their diagonal, so it looks like a diamond that holds it all. But it's all square.
It's all square, and it's the reason they're on the diagonal is that they were probably 10 or 15 mil short, and rather than recut them or find other timbers, I just turned them on the diagonal. It works, It works.
It's amazing. And you're pulling it with a Ford Ranger?
Yeah. It's a good truck. Yeah, I've only had a couple of dramas with it. Well, it's only a year old. I only got it this time last year. I think October last year I got it. So it was brand spanking new, and I think in the year I've done probably about 90,000 kilometres on it in the year.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, fair suck of the sav, because they reckon that, the average person does 20,000 a year.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming up 100,000 on my VT.
Yeah.
And that's 2017, so...
There you go, 7 years. Yeah.
So,
and what are you coming up onto, 120?
Oh, 100.
Oh, 100, yeah.
100.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll stop on the side of the road and have a big celebration.
Yeah.
We get to 100.
Yeah. But it's beautiful here. I really like it. You're just peaceful. That's what I love about it.
I think we're going to have to talk again because there's a lot more stories. But tell me a funny thing that you've come across in a van park in your past that you've gone, or you idiot, why did you do that? Or something you've done that you've...
Oh.
I mean, I will talk about the boat another day.
Oh, yeah. But, the thing that I've done just to my car, I crushed the plastic bumper bar. I mean, who the hell makes plastic bumper bars, mate? You know?
Well, I worked for a company that made them when I first got to Australia 40 odd years ago.
Yeah, you shouldn't dob yourself in, mate, because, you're part of the problem. We need a cure. No, on the trailer that I tow every day with all my equipment on it, I have a 2.5 metre drawbar. Mm-hmm. And then I get the caravan on, and it's only like 1,500. And then it's got that dirty big black toolbox on the front. It's got bits and pieces in it. Mm-hmm. And so when I was reversing it in, and as you know, like a little, it's only a single axle trailer, so they just turn so sharp. The smallest turn you do on your steering wheel, and the flaming thing nearly jackknifes. Anyway, so I was backing it in, and this was just here when I first flaming came. Unbelievable. And of course because there wasn't much room, so I've just backed it in. Yeah, so mate, it's not anybody else, it's me that I shake my head at and just go, you idiot. Because I knew the bloody thing was there.
It's the you idiot moments.
You idiot. Unreal.
Lovely. Thanks for chatting.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
We'll have another one another time.
Yeah, sounds good.
The morning sees the tents packed, the hitches secured, and those staying a little longer at the peaceful place watch the dust settle, savouring the stories that have been left behind. But the quiet is only temporary, knowing the road always brings a new storyteller looking for a place to rest, and their stories will be shared when they choose to stop for a while. Stopped for a While is written and produced by Macmouth Media. Original music was written and performed by Ben Clayton, with special thanks to Rob Lather, the man at Serenity Caravan Park. So, let's sit back with a cool drink and tell us your story. We'd love to hear from you. Be part of this community of storytellers, because you might just spark a new conversation and inspire new stories for everyone to enjoy. Find us on our website, stoppedforawhile.com.au, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Time for another cool drink. Thanks for stopping for a while.